Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. It is officially the start of the summer holidays. By the time you guys are seeing this video, we'll probably be well into the summer holidays, so I hope you're all surviving. I hope it's all going well. I hope you're having a lovely break, or your children are having a lovely break, because let's be honest, it's not much of a break for us parents, is it? Anyway, I've actually taken the last few days off of filming, which has been a nice little break. Only reason being, I realised I was a fair bit ahead of my content schedule, so I figured I'd take a few days and just spent the weekend with my family. It's been a nice, it's been a nice weekend. Popped in to see my mum and dad on Saturday, and I actually went shopping yesterday. I went into town, what's the matter, on my own, child-free, which was lovely, to do a little bit of birthday shopping for Eli, because, I mean, it's very premature. His birthday's not until September. However, his birthday is like the week after they go back to school, and I just figured I'd rather get it done, because he's going to be at home now for the next 6 weeks. I'm not going to really be able to get out to do it in the week because he's going to be with me, so I just wanted to get it done. And yeah, now we are thrown headfirst into the summer holidays. So my plan of action is to sit with the boys in a minute and write out a summer holidays bucket list. And if you haven't done something like this already, I definitely suggest doing it for the rest of the summer holidays. I think it's just a nice way to gauge what they would like to get out of the summer holidays and give them a little bit of pre-warning on what they can expect. Now obviously it's just a bucket list. It's not all stuff that we're going to be able to get done. It's just stuff that we would like to do throughout the next 6 weeks. So I just thought that'd be a nice little activity for me and the boys to do together. And again, it kind of makes them feel involved. It makes them feel as though they have more of a say as well, and like I said, it helps me get an idea of what they would like to get out of the summer holidays. So that is the plan, isn't it? Little Madam's a little bit grumpy. We've seen a little bit of development on these twitches that I've been talking about, but I'll update you a little bit more about that later on. But for now, I'm going to call the boys down and we're going to sit down and we're going to write a list of things to do in the next 6 weeks. Aren't we, Puds? Yeah?
Hello. Hello. It's time for another video of Mummy's channel.
Right.
We're on a bucket list to see what we're going to do for the summer holidays. Yay! Yay! Summer holidays, guys, so you better enjoy it. 6 weeks off school.
So, come on then, hit me with your ideas.
Go out, get some snacks and come back and watch a movie.
Okay, so
That's called a family movie night, guys, if you must know.
Go and buy snacks for a movie.
You know what? Maybe you can have another turn.
Well, I've got one, and I think it's the first one that's going to happen.
What is it?
Sort out toys.
No.
Yes, it needs to be done.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if
Board
you know
games.
Guys,
Play board games.
I know one.
What?
Barbecue. When it's a sunny day.
Okay. I'm adding one here that you're not going to like, but you're going to help me with it.
Like, what is it?
Weed the garden.
No!
Yay!
No, I'm not having one.
Oh, you are.
It's not my job though.
But you can help Mummy.
But I'm a YouTuber, man, you know. And that's, if Mummy's a YouTuber, then so am I.
No.
Should we do a Zach's takeover one day?
And
Oh,
as long as I can do,
A brother's takeover.
as long as I get to do video games, because I'm doing a video game one, I'll be my
What
YouTube
about
channel.
baking?
Oh yeah, baking.
Baking, it's baking, I'm going.
Zach, stop.
Another one is go to town and buy school shoes.
Seriously.
I'm not going to town.
Yes, you are. I've got a really good idea. We might not be able to do it until the end of summer, but we could pick some apples from the apple tree and make an apple pie.
Apple pies are awesome.
High five.
Is that a good one?
Yeah.
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 That was a terrible high five. Try again. Wait, no, wait. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was a bit better.
We need a haircut.
Haircut.
Eli!
Haircut, Eli. Haircut.
I'm just thinking because the sides of my hair. Volcano.
We've done the volcano.
No, we have not erupted
Yeah,
it.
we don't have it anymore.
No, the volcano's up there.
Yeah, we don't have the bits to erupt it. Oh my god, you're like twins. I bet you could do that again if you tried. What about arts and crafts?
Arts and crafts is good.
Yeah.
Maybe we can model ourselves some cups.
What about on a nice day, take a picnic to the park?
Oh yeah.
But in the car.
No, we have to walk. Right, shall we read through them? You ready?
Yes.
Go and buy snacks for a movie, sort out toys, play board games, have a barbecue, spend a night with Nonna and Pop, sweep the garden, baking, go to town and buy school shoes, go to Spain, pick apples from the apple tree and make an apple pie, have a photo shoot, go out for lunch, have haircuts, arts and crafts, take a picnic to the park, make homemade pizzas, have pancakes for breakfast, get an ice cream, spend a day at Little Harbour, go to Harbour Fest and fry up for dinner. Sound good?
Yeah.
So I think that went well. We've got a few good ideas. Excuse the state of the place at the minute, guys. It looks like we're in the middle of moving. We're not. I've been trying to sell a couple of bits of furniture. A set of drawers from our bedroom. I'll show you what I've done with that a bit later on. And also the sideboard, because I've seen another one that I really like, and I'm thinking I should probably sell that one before I go buying another one. So I had people that were meant to be coming, but I've had quite a few people let me down and just completely ghost me over the weekend, which is never nice. So it's all kind of in the way at the moment. So yeah, hopefully that stuff will go soon, because it is very much in the way at the moment, and it's not making the living room look very sightly, as it put in. But anyway, I'm going to give the boys a little bit of a break on their tablets, and then I'm going to get them off the screens and we are going to sort through their toys. I think we've got a pretty good list of things to do. A lot of these things I can kind of spread into a few different things as well, which is nice. But while I'm actually sat here, I am going to send Little Harbour an email to see if we can get a day visit. I know my mum would really like to come with me. So yeah, and then time to declutter the toys. Right, let's go and see what the boys are doing. You ready?
Ready for what?
Organise toys.
No!
Yes. Right, the reason for sorting out the toys is purely because the boys have got so many. They really don't play with all of them, so the ones that they're not playing with, I think, should go to better homes. Am I right?
We're the best home so far.
So we're going to go through box by box, and we're going to have a keep pile and then a not keep pile. We'll chuck away what's broken, and maybe we can donate some toys to Little Harbour at the end of it. Okay?
Like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Evening, guys. It is a fair bit later now, hence the wardrobe change. Kind of finished the boys' room, sorted out all their toys. Still a couple of bits I've got to do in there, but overall I think we've made a pretty decent dent in it. I will, that's Avery's food machine. I'll show you what I've done up there. tomorrow, but the boys were a good help. It was nice to kind of have them with me so I knew exactly what they didn't think they played with and what they did. We'll also kind of show you what we've changed around in our room tomorrow as well, I think. Had a really lovely dinner. I made, a couple of vlogs ago, I made a lasagna and I had some of the white sauce left over, so I put that in the freezer and I was wondering what I could do with it. So I actually made like roast pork with lemon and thyme, and then I did some kind of baby potatoes and carrots in like in honey and like a couple of other herbs. I think I used rosemary and thyme, and then I used the white sauce to make like a little mini cauliflower cheese. So it was kind of like a little mini, I don't want to say midweek because it's Monday, so start of the week roast. And yeah, it was really lovely, went down well with everyone. So I wanted to just catch you up on what has been going on. I keep talking about these twitches that Avery has been having. We don't know what they are. Her nurse thought perhaps they could be related to epilepsy, because a while ago she would have maybe one or two, once a day, once every other day. And then on the days that she had her seizures, her big seizures, they increased. She had quite a few of them in the same day. So there was kind of like a correlation between the seizures and, you know, days that she didn't have seizures, which is what made me think, or what made us think it could be epileptic in nature. Now, since those two big seizures, or I'd probably say in the last couple of weeks, the twitches are increasing quite a bit. She's having more and more throughout the day. They're still completely random and sporadic, and I record them as best I can, but there's no real sequence to them. And then the last couple of mornings, sort of between maybe 7 and 9, she's having clusters of them. So she's having quite a few. I managed to get a video of it this time, and I recorded about 4 or 5 in the space of 2 minutes. So I sent that video off to her epilepsy nurse with my concerns. She called me back this evening. We had a really long chat, and essentially we don't know if they're epileptic or not. They could be related to her brain injury, they could be related to her dystonia, but the plan of action will be to get an EEG done. That's kind of really important. We need to know, and then it will be a case of figuring out next steps after that. I'd imagine if they are epileptic, then the medicine she's on at the moment isn't doing its job correctly and she needs to go on to a new medicine. We don't know what the wait time is like, the wait list is like for referrals. Oh dear, what happened then, baby girl? Not sure what that was. Pain maybe? What was I saying? Yeah, we don't know what the wait time is like, and we've kind of let her know that we are very much on edge at the moment. So she's going to find out what the wait times are like, and if they're longer than we'd like, we might add in another medicine anyway. She's going to speak to Avery's community paediatrician tomorrow, and she's going to speak to her neurologist on Thursday because she has meetings with them both this week. She's got the video. She's asked to see if she kind of behaves in the same way again tomorrow morning. She's asked to see if I can get another one. And I've also sent her kind of the times that I've been jotting down over the last week or two of all the twitches that I've been noticing, and I've also sent her videos of all of her past seizures that I've recorded. So she's got a lot of information. The next thing we need really is an EEG to find out if they're epileptic. I did post a story on my Instagram a couple of weeks ago sharing the kind of little clusters that she was having, and asked you guys, because I know that there's a lot of you guys that have experience in this kind of thing, and it's always good to get an opinion of someone who's got experience, even outside of the medical field. You know, experience is really valuable. So a lot of you have said it looks like it could be seizure activity. A lot of you have said it could be, it could not be, and that's kind of where we're at. We just don't know, and what we don't want to do is pump her full of new medicines that come with their own side effects if it's not epileptic, but in the same sense we also don't want to hang fire and wait for this EEG if it's going to be a while for her to have another big seizure, if you know these are kind of the signs that we're getting. So yeah, we're a bit on edge, keeping a very close eye on this little lady. She's otherwise well. She's been fine. She's very sleepy at the moment because she skipped her nap. But yeah, so that's where we are at. There's Avery's little medical update. She did have, well, she does have an appointment with her paediatrician on the 1st of August, who is her neurodisability doctor. I was going to keep kind of just recording these twitches and take kind of all of those timestamps with me to that appointment and go from there, but given the fact that the last couple of mornings she's having these clusters, I wanted to speak to someone about it sooner. So yeah, I guess by the end of this week we might know a little bit more. Either way, I will keep you guys updated, but this little madam is falling to sleep in my arms. In terms of motherhood, this right here is probably the best feeling in the world, especially when they get a little bit bigger and they don't fall to sleep in your arms as much anymore. Having your little one sleeping in your arms is just the best feeling ever. So I'm gonna cherish this moment for a while and feed little madam before she goes off to bed, and I'll probably pick you guys up again tomorrow. I'm thinking we might make a lemon cake tomorrow, a lemon loaf cake. I've got all the ingredients for it and I don't know why, I've just really fancied making one. I think it's because it's a really simple bake and I'm just trying to think of easy bakes I can do with the boys so that they can really get stuck in and help out. So yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. And then my mum's coming over as well tomorrow. She's working from here for a little bit to spend a little bit of time with us as well. So yeah, I'll pick you guys up again tomorrow. Morning guys, we are gonna do some baking today, aren't we? We're gonna bake a lemon cake. Just looking at all this and I've actually realised I'm missing a vital ingredient here. 1 second. Forgot the lemons. So now that we have everything, I'm going to enlist my little helpers. Boys, do you want to come and sit down?
Yeah!
Actually, have you washed your hands?
No.
Please go and do that first. So I've just put little madam in her go-to seat so that she can be involved as well. Hey pet, you're gonna bake. So we're gonna bake lemon cake. So the first thing, Zach, you can do the first step.
Yay! I'm doing second then.
You need to put all this sugar in with this butter. We've got 250 grams of each.
Every sugar.
Careful, hold it over the bowl so it doesn't go. All of it.
Every.
Just tip it all in. That's it.
Every
Sugar's
last
really
bit.
nice.
Okay. That's all
Every
of it.
last.
Right. Now.
That much sugar
What we're
will
gonna
give you a
do-
sugar rush.
What's this? What's this? We've got to give it a good whisk. So start really slowly at first so that you don't knock the sugar anywhere.
It's light on, isn't
In
it?
a minute. Start really slowly.
Well, good thing I got.
Is that good, Avery?
Push it down.
As a matter of fact, I think Mummy should maybe start it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So it's
That's whiskable now, but you've got to work really hard. And this needs whisking for a few minutes. Go for it.
For a few minutes.
Right, next then, we're gonna put the eggs in.
Do you have to whisk them up?
See, like, put them in, it's your
Just
job.
put them in. Careful. That's it. Right, and now
Block.
slowly, gently start breaking up the eggs and mixing them in.
I think that's my turn now.
Okay, you can do that bit then.
What?
Slowly, like this, and then I'll give it a good whisk once
No,
they
it
start
was my
mixing.
turn.
It doesn't matter, you'll get another turn.
It definitely makes it a bit wetter and weirder.
It makes it softer and better to whip.
I wonder what this would taste like when it's actually fully finished.
Right, let's swap. Eli, you give it a bit of a mix.
Don't break out the eggs, Eli.
Look what I'm
Gently,
doing.
try not to splat any over the bowl.
Which, you know, will do. Well, if he actually just tries not to.
And a good mixer.
Very good. Right, now let Mummy give it a mix.
Said Avery,
Or I'll tell you what, yeah, let's let Avery give it a mix.
Oh.
Bits, do you want to go? Do you want to go? Bring your head up.
Avery,
Do you want to go?
I think she might splat her head in there.
Hang on. Come on.
Come on.
Avery, do it.
Avery, do it.
You can do it, bidding.
Come on, Avery, do it. Avery, do it. No, it's alright, she can do it. Avery, do it.
You can do it, baby girl. I know you can. It's like that.
Avery, do it. Ready?
Bidding, bidding, bidding. You can do it.
Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. You
No.
can do it.
There's a good girl. Avery, mix.
Every bit.
Good girl.
There we
I'm
go.
not sure if you can see the mixture right now. Are you going to sort of flowers next? I wonder what the mixture's going to
Right,
look like.
I
this
just
time.
want you to put half of the flour in, okay? So careful, because this will go everywhere. That's it, good boy.
I'm talking.
Right. Stop, that'll do.
Hey,
Put that down.
Avery, don't
Right,
have
Zach,
to in there.
can you please,
Do the mixture.
very gently, because we don't want the flour going all out, just fold it in like this, okay? Really gently. Okay?
What happens if we do it hard?
Well,
Is
A,
it-
the flour will go everywhere, and B, you'll overwork the flour, and then the cake won't be as nice. Right, go on then. Fold it in. So, that's it.
Ow.
From the outside into the inside. Sorry, bud. Okay, there we go.
Did you just poke me?
No.
It felt like when your nails just poked me in the back.
Let's go in. Can you smell? Can you smell the lemon? Yeah? Oh, the lemony. Next, we have to grate the lemon in. So I've got a little bit of zest left on this one, and then I've got 4 other ones. So watch what I do.
My turn. Wait, hold
You
on.
see, look at the lemon. You see where it's lighter?
Yeah.
You don't want to grate them bits. Oh dear, hang on 1 second. There we go.
You grate where it's darker.
Yeah, you grate where it's bright yellow, where the skin's still there. So go a little bit like that, see? And then it turns light. So then you keep moving the lemon so that you're only grating the bright yellow bits, the bits where the zest is still on it. Okay? Let me just finish
so
this.
good. It smells like sweets.
Zachary,
Yeah.
hold this. You'll get a turn. Hold that nice and tight. Maybe the other way. Stop, stop, stop. That way. Nice and tight. Careful you don't grate your fingers. Hold the lemon
And grate it.
and grate it on the little ones.
Not
Alright,
teeny
I'll help
light
you.
bits.
It's all dark, it's fine. You can grate it any bit on that. Push. That's it. Push really hard. Right, Zach, stop. Careful, because you're catching the big graters. You only want the little ones at the bottom. That's it. Push really hard. Stop. Now look at your lemon. And there's your pale bit. So move it. Push really hard down. That's it. So look, you're looking for the darker bits, like that bit's a nice big dark bit there.
And
Hold
also,
the lemon. Remember, we're not trying to grate the pale bits, we're just, so try that bit now.
so nice here next to my baby girl.
So, now that, what are you doing? That's a good girl. Now that that's done, Zach, can you start mixing really gently? What are you doing? That lemon into the batter, please.
Okay.
Really gently.
Like this?
Yeah.
It should be my turn anyways, because he already had his turn before Mummy's turn.
Can I have a turn after?
Yes, you'll get a turn.
Bam's having a turn.
It looks a bit like mushy yogurt.
Watching what's in your bag is so, well, rubbish.
That's it, thank you.
I'll put it in the oven.
Let's go into the kitchen, we can put it in the oven. Come on then. Shall we see if we can carry you out as well, Missy? Ready? Ah! Please excuse the state of my kitchen at the moment. Right, okay, we can't, let's move Avery back from the oven a little bit so she doesn't get hurt by the heat. I can't let you put it in the oven, but you two can both open the oven for me. Just make sure you stand well back from it. So arms out, arm this way, Eli. Arm, that's it. Come away, that's it, well done. And then this goes in the oven. And then I'm gonna close it. Good boys. So we've got our temperature on 160. We're going to check in 20 minutes, which will be at about 11, just gone 11. Okay? But so we're done, and then we can let it go.
You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby.
The cake was lovely. My mum's here at the moment. She's just downstairs with Avery, and she enjoyed it. The boys enjoyed it. I got a few clips of the boys tasting the lemon. Their little faces were so funny. Yeah, it was a nice little thing to do. I'm hoping to do a lot more baking with them throughout the summer holidays because they really enjoy it, and I enjoy baking as well. So I'm going to find some more easy-ish recipes so that they can help out with the baking. And yeah, the boys are just playing in their room at the minute, which is why you can probably hear them in the background. I've got a bit of an update to give you on Avery. I did just have another chat with Avery's epilepsy nurse, so I'll bring you up to date probably tomorrow. But I just received a package in the post and I thought we could open it together. So I have a real treat here from Teddy Blake. If you haven't heard of Teddy Blake before, they are a luxury designer bag brand. They reached out to me and asked if I would like to try out one of their bags, and they very kindly sent it to me so that I could share it with you guys and give you my honest review and opinion. So I thought we could open it together. I mean, for starters, how gorgeous is the box that it comes in? This is so nice, and I am 100% going to be repurposing this. So Teddy Blake's bags are handmade by experts in Italy with over 150 years of experience in crafting leather goods. All of their bags are made with ethically sourced genuine Italian leather, and this is a real treat. So I opted for the Vanessa Palmolato. I think that is how you pronounce it. I mean, I do have like a Maltese heritage. I wish I could speak in a really lovely rich Italian accent. My auntie used to have a really lovely Italian accent, but sadly I've probably just butchered the name of this bag. This is the 12-inch. So excited to dig into this. So as you guys know, I am generally a pretty practical person, but I am also quite a girly girl and I don't like to sacrifice on the pretty things. The majority of the time I carry around a baby bag. So my intention for this is to be my beautiful new mummy bag. So the bags come in their own little dust bag, which I think is really nice. It's got the branding on the front, just a nice cream coloured bag with the black detailing. Then let's open this bag. I'm so excited. Ooh. It's pretty. So I opted for the light beige colour, obviously. What else would I have picked? And this is a semi-rigid textured leather with a real suede interior, and then it has the gold hardware and the gold branding on the front here. It comes with this really cute little charm. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be an apple. It looks like one, but I just think it's a nice little touch. But I went for more of a semi-rigid style because I like a bag that I can shove things into. I don't like something that's so kind of structured that once everything's in it you just can't close it, and it just, yeah, I prefer something with a little bit of give to it. And this is stunning. It feels really nice quality, and I'm not gonna lie guys, like, this is luxury. This is a real treat. I am so happy to have this in my possession. But I'm gonna take a little look at it with you guys just to show you what it is like, give you my honest first impression and opinion. So it has this little clasp here which closes up the straps, which I actually really like, because that means that I can really easily carabiner clip this to the pushchair. Obviously I'm going to speak in mum language here because that is my life. So I wanted something that would suit my lifestyle, I suppose. Like I said, I want this to be my mummy bag. So if on the rare occasion I pop out into town or something without the kids, or if maybe Avery and I just pop into town and maybe I don't need an entire baby bag, this has more than enough space for me to just chuck in some nappies, some wipes, all of the little essentials that she may need. And I can have a really pretty bag. So the quality is really nice. I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm not, you know, a massive connoisseur on fashion. I am not a fashionista, but I know what's going to work for me. So one of the things that I really loved about this bag, I'm just taking out all of the filler a minute. The thing I really loved about this bag was the way it's laid out in the middle. So it's got two compartments either side, but then it has this zipper pouch in the middle, which, you guys know me, I love a bit of organisation, and I just feel like this will be a really nice way to keep the bag organised. The stitching is really nice. It looks really well made, and then it's obviously got the straps like this, but then it does also come with the detachable shoulder strap, which I like generally, especially if I don't have the pushchair. I like to throw a bag over my shoulder because that way, you know, I haven't got to carry it in my hands. I can be hands-free. They did do a slightly bigger version of this as well. Like I said, this is the 12-inch. They did also do a 14-inch. Sadly, it was unavailable, but still really happy with this. It's a really nice size, and it's gonna be, oh, it's gonna be such a perfect mummy bag. I am just so happy with it. Thank you so much to Teddy Blake for sending this to me. I will treasure it. Now, the old me would have saved something like this, something so luxurious, for best. However, the new me, the new and improved me, has learned that the best doesn't happen very often, and if you're gonna have nice things, you might as well use them, otherwise what's the point? So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the crap out of it. I'm so excited. So yeah, thank you very much to Teddy Blake. I will leave a direct link to them down below. So if you are on the hunt for a new handbag, they have lots on there, tons, lots of different colours as well. They've got a really good range. So if you're after a bag, or you just want to treat yourself to something special, then definitely check them out. Chrissy from the future just popping in here. I just wanted to mention that Teddy Blake will actually be running a sale up until the 20th of August, and I do also have a discount code for you guys. It is just TBChrissy30, and that will give you $30 off full price items. So I will leave the information somewhere on the screen and in the description box below, along with a direct link. Morning guys. I've made myself a strawberry crusher. I used to absolutely love these. I've made it in one of my beer can glasses, and I'm not gonna lie, I am anticipating this just smashing in my hand. I hope it doesn't, but oh my goodness, that brings me back to my childhood. I wish I could say that I bought this for the kids. I didn't. Anyway, I thought I would give you a bit of an update on what I've done upstairs. In our bedroom, not a massive ton has changed, to be honest. It's by no means like perfectly tidy. So all I've done really is I have taken away the second one of these drawers that we had, because one of the drawers, oh, why are we going out of focus? Why are we going out of focus? There we go. One of the drawers was broken, so I've got them up on Facebook for sale. I have disclosed the broken drawer, but it was bugging me, and I didn't really want this one in the boys' room anymore, purely because they were trashing it, and I actually quite like it. So I've just moved that one in here. What is my camera focusing on? I don't know what it's focusing on, but it keeps going out of focus. But anyway, so up on top here, I've just got my mirror. Hi. And this is from IKEA. I already had this. This is the pampas grass that I got from Temu, and I'm actually super impressed with it. It looks so nice. I've just popped a candle and the little matches that I got from B&M, and then over on this side I've got my body candle, a picture from mine and Josh's wedding. This frame was actually a gift from my mum and dad's neighbour. It's the same neighbours that gave Avery the gorgeous personalised wooden frame as well. And a little picture of Eli, and then down on these drawers I've just got pictures. So I've got a baby picture of Marley, of Avery, I've got the 3 boys one Christmas, I think that was about 3 years ago. And then I've got another picture from mine and Josh's wedding, and a baby picture of Zach. So essentially that's really all that has changed in here. In the boys' room, once again, probably a bit of a mess. Oh, it's not looking too bad. You alright there, Zach?
Yeah.
So a little bit not sure what to do with the boys' room, because they've got all their artwork and kind of know where to put it, because we can't put it on the walls. So they've just got this 1 drawer unit in here now, because they've got the 3 wardrobes, or technically it's the 2, because that one that we've put there is now housing suitcases, coats, things like that. But they've got the 2 wardrobes, so they really didn't need that many drawers. So they've just got all their kind of TV and gaming stuff on here, which is where all their pictures used to sit, but obviously now they don't fit. So they're kind of just all over the place at the moment. And then this was the main thing I wanted to sort the other day, was just their like toy, well, their storage cupboard that we use as a toy cupboard, and I just think it looks much better. It's not an ideal storage solution, but it's what we have, so I'm making it work. What I am happy with is that I managed to get all the toys out of the wardrobes. So essentially all their wardrobes have now are clothes, bags, these are all their kind of rucksacks and stuff. These are kind of electricals, chargers for things they've got and whatnot that I don't know what to do with yet. And then I was able to store a lot of stuff in that box up there. But my plan, I think, when we eventually do get out of this house and move, I know I keep talking about this, guys. It's not that we've got any plans, like any set in stone plans to move at the moment, but we just know that this house was always going to be temporary. It was a must for us. We needed to move closer to the hospital, and you know, it has saved us on emergencies on more than one occasion. So, you know, I'm not ungrateful for the fact that we moved here. It's just, there's a lot of reasons why we don't particularly want to stay here. One of them being, aside from London, the southwest is probably one of the most expensive areas to live in England, and I think we possibly live in one of the most expensive areas in the southwest. So the prospect of us being able to buy a home here is slim to none, and the only other option aside from private renting is social and council housing. Now, we're not getting anywhere with that. We've been trying. We've got no shame in it, because at the end of the day, if we live in rented accommodation, privately rented accommodation, the likelihood of us being able to adapt it for Avery and to meet her needs with hoists and whatever as she gets older, it's not very likely, because there's not a lot of landlords that are going to let you do that to their house, especially since the idea of a rented accommodation is that they're going to continue to rent it to other people when you leave. So there was no shame in us trying to apply for a council house, but we've been trying for over 2 years and we're just not getting anywhere. And we couldn't afford the house prices down here. They're absolutely extortionate. So that's one of the reasons why we are looking to move. Another one being services for Avery. There's so many reasons, but ultimately we know that this isn't our forever home, and we hope that we are not here for too long. So that's why I keep talking in terms of like when we move. I guess I'm just trying to manifest it into my life, because I really hope it happens sooner rather than later. But when we move, I think what I'm going to do is actually keep the 3 wardrobes in the boys' room. So my plan would be, this is Zach's wardrobe at the moment, guys. My plan would be for this one to be Eli's wardrobe, this one to be Marley's wardrobe, because again, like with this one, it's got the drawers and then it's also got more hanging space here. Marley's clothes are bigger, so I just thought that would be more convenient. And then this one over here, like I said, loaded with other stuff at the minute, but my idea would be for Zach would be to have 3 rails, 1, 2, 3. I think all of his clothes would fit well in there. Obviously I'd need to get a ton more hangers, but then maybe just have 1 chest of drawers, smaller than this, but slightly taller, with kind of their TV above it on the wall. And then that would kind of house the stuff that Zach would need in drawers, because obviously these 2 wardrobes, they have drawers in them. Zach wouldn't end up with any drawers, so we would need some drawers. But I just thought that would be my plan. Obviously I'd need to come up with some kind of toy storage solution as well, but I don't want to overthink it too much because obviously I've got no idea what we will end up moving to. But anyway, I'm happy with this room for now, aside from the fact that I can't put pictures on the walls. I'm happy that their toys are decluttered. We've got a nice little box for Little Harbour and chucked away all their broken stuff. So their toys are more organised now, and the stuff that's in there is the stuff they chose to keep because they say that they will play with it. So yeah. So I thought I could give you a little bit of an update on what is going on with Avery at the moment. Like I said earlier in this video, she's been having these twitches. So I spoke to Avery's epilepsy nurse again yesterday because she is still having these kind of periods where she's having clusters in the mornings and then she's still having the twitches throughout the day. She's going to be having EEGs. She's going to be having the shorter one and the overnight one. The shorter one she might be able to get done by maybe next week. The longer one's going to take a bit longer. So her doctor, her paediatrician and her epilepsy nurse don't feel as though they should just kind of wait for those. They want to add in another anti-epileptic drug in the meantime. Now, you might remember me saying a little while ago that the doctor already had a medication on standby should we need to add in another one, and it was lamotrigine. So that was the plan initially if she was gonna keep on having bigger seizures. However, I've sent them tons of videos of kind of these clusters that she's having in the mornings, and they're wondering if it could be myoclonic. So if they are myoclonic seizures or myoclonic jerks, then lamotrigine could potentially make those worse. So they've had to switch the plan a little bit. She's going to be starting to pyramate, I think that's what it's called. So the plan is to start that today. We just need to go and pick it up. So she's going to go on that in the meantime, and they're also going to prescribe her clobazam. They're also going to prescribe her clobazam. Now, whether or not we give her this, because that will only be a short course, because essentially it's like a mild form of midazolam, that will only be a very short course to try and break this cycle that she's in. Whether or not we give her that short course will be dependent on if we feel as though it's getting worse. So if, I mean, this morning the clusters, at one point I thought they might have been worse, but then mostly it was kind of the same as yesterday. So say, for example, tomorrow morning we feel as though they are worse than they were this morning, we will then give her that short course to try and break the cycle, because I've mentioned before her doctor thinks that epilepsy can be a bit of a snowball effect. So if she starts having more, that will just lead to more, and we need to break the cycle. So that's the plan while we wait the EEGs. Now, if the twitches stop before we get to the EEGs, I think they could be pretty certain that if they stopped after she started taking that medication, they were probably epileptic anyway, because I think the first one that they're putting her on, I think the only other thing that really treats is headaches. So if that stopped them or calmed them down, it was most likely they were epileptic. If she's still having them, then the EEG will be able to pick up changes in her brain to suggest whether they are epileptic or not. The biggest issue we have is because Avery has dystonia, it's so difficult to tell if it's just a part of her dystonia evolving or if it's epileptic. So really we just kind of need to wait and see now, but in the meantime treat her as though they are epileptic, just so that it doesn't get any worse and it doesn't do her any harm. She's recovering from them well. It doesn't seem to be making her overly tired or drowsy, so as far as we are aware they're not doing her any harm. But it is a little bit unnerving. She's past the point now where she's having the clusters. She tends to have the odd twitch here and there throughout the day for the rest of the day. But anyway, also, by the way, I know, complete change of subject, but what has happened to the summertime? Where has summer gone? I feel like it's autumn right now. It's so cold. Completely sidetracked then. It's just because I was looking out the window and it's like super cloudy and miserable. This happens every year. We have beautiful weather until the summer holidays, and then it's like, psych, we're not going to give you nice weather while your children are off school, so you can't put them out in the garden. They can drive you insane for 6 weeks. So anyway, I think I'm going to close this video out here. I hope you enjoyed spending a few days with us, and I suppose this vlog is a bit of an example of what you can expect over the summer holidays, really. We're going to be kind of ploughing through our bucket list, trying to do some bits and bobs on there, doing some baking. Like I said, we've got a few little outings that we'd like to do. Go and get their school shoes, go and get stationery, go to the park with a picnic. So yeah, we also have our trip to Spain coming up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not overly excited about it because Avery and Josh aren't coming. I'm purely going still because I want the boys to have a good time. I know that they're excited for it, so I will most likely be vlogging that. But anyway, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any of my future videos, and with that said, I'll see you guys in a few days with another video. Bye guys.